Here we go, fourth down for the Royals, and we do apologize for those who are coming in late. Had some issues with the live stream. We're down completely. And a nice run here, a nice pickup. So for those who all paid their money, you will be refunded completely. And just, if you can, join us on over in the YouTube for the rest of the broadcast. We do apologize, but the money will be sent back after the game is over. So a big run for the Royals, put them in striking distance. It'll be 1st and 10. They're sitting at the 10-yard line. So we had a couple of back and forth situations that you guys unfortunately missed due to me, so I do apologize on that once again. But we saw the Royals get the ball on their first drive, and then it was a fumble. The Regulators got the football, then the Royals got the football back, and now we see the Royals knocking on the doorstep as they try to put the first points up on the board in this one. All the way in the middle for a Royals touchdown. That's number 3, Zaire Bell, running it in to get the Royals on the board to make this a 6-0 ball game. Still here in the first quarter. And like I was saying before the stream went down, we were talking about once we get the clock up and running, we'll let you know what the time is in the ball game. At the current time, we do not have the time, so we'll just be calling from there. Once we get the time, we'll update the time. But right now, we're currently in the first quarter. The Royals have just scored and now looking to add on here to their 6-0 lead. Hike trying to move up and will walk in for the 2-point conversion. Deontay Plummer, the quarterback, will run it in, and now this is an 8-0 Royals contest. Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, Bernard's Towing is there to help you get your car where you need it to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact Bernard's Towing at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-51. And we'll see the Royals kick the football away. Up 8-0 over the Regulators. Number 10, Levi Jones, the 4th, will kick the ball away for the Royals. The backup QB also doing some kickoff duty for the Royals. Regulators have 2 back, number 9 and looks like number 20. There's the kickoff. And it's going to be taken here by number 9. Trying to creep his way past, but the Royals are waiting for him. And that'll bring him down near the 22-23 yard line, and the Regulators will start their drive from there. Regulators going to try to get offense going here. Try to get things on the right foot. It'll be 1st and 10. Under a little pressure, thought about throwing the football, now trying to get out of the pocket here. Throws, and it is intercepted by the Royals. That is number 2, Jawan Toon. Toon trying to take it all the way back, rumbling, tumbling, and is going to get pushed out of bounds as Jawan Toon with the interception and a big run. Nicely done by Toon. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Royals. They'll be sitting, see where they put this football at. Looks like they're going to be at the 26-yard line with a chance to put more points up on the board. So good start here by the Royals. Jawan Toon's interception. And it'll be 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. First and 10. And a handoff and nowhere to go as the Regulators defensive line was waiting for it. Led there by number 12 and number 7. And a great job. So it'll be about 2nd and 12 here. And it looks like we have a timeout on the field. Well, the Royals are ticking, trying to make things happen here. We'll be back here in a second on the LegacyMaker Sports Network.
Perfect Mix, the 100% natural, handcrafted, fruit-blended premium lemonades. If you want the perfect lemonade, Perfect Mix is just right for you. Follow us on our Instagram and Facebook pages. Instagram at Perfect Mix, on Facebook at Perfect Mix. You can go and get your orders right now. Just reach out to us via our social media pages. Shipping and delivery are available.
So 2nd down coming up for the Royals as they sit at the It's like the 27, 28-yard line after a loss of 2. Plummer is in the gun. Plummer will look back. Going to roll a little bit to his right. Looks towards the end zone, and it's caught into the end zone for a touchdown. And the man, he had to wait for confirmation. And a touchdown for the Royals. And that was number 85, Deuce Martin, grabbing it for the touchdown. And this is now a 14-0 ball game. And once again, just a disclaimer for those of you who were watching the live stream on the other broadcast, just know that we're going to refund your money after the game. So we do apologize for the inconvenience. We will be contacting you after the game to refund your money. So now looking to kick the extra point here, Mr. Levi Jones IV will try to put it through and make this a 15-0 ball game here in the first. And it is good as Jones will knock it through. And the Royals are up 15-0. Great start here for the Royals. 2 solid drives on their last 2 possessions. Put the Royals in great position early in this one.
I just need one more to get through today.
In 2023, nearly 80,000 Americans died from opioid overdoses, about 3 out of 4 overdose deaths.
I'll send you that new character skin if I lose this one.
For youths aged 12 to 17, esports significantly increases participating in gambling activities.
And we're back as the Royals will kick the football away to the Renegades, up 15-0. Jones will deliver the boot and a nice kickoff. This one's taken near the 9-yard line, trying to get to the outside. Now, that may be a horse collar, and I think it is. The referee called the flag immediately. Number 9 there for the Regulators, trying to get something going, but there's going to be a horse collar call, 15-yard penalty against the Royals. He was trying to catch him and pulled him down. Yeah, that one was obvious. It should be 15 yards from where they are, and give the Regulators or put them at least in a better situation heading into this next drive. And there's still some issues going on here. They're trying to figure everything out. So they're going to mark this ball here. They'll be sitting at the 31-yard line, and that's where the Regulators will start this next drive. You know, the Royals defense has done a really good job to get things going in this one right off the bat. A really good job. First and 10 Regulators. And the Regulators right now, the Regulators offense just trying to figure things out. And it hasn't gone well. On that last drive, they tried to throw a deep pass, and Jawan Toon was sitting there waiting with open arms to take it and run. First and 10 here for the Regulators. Now trying to figure something out. Gets away from one tackler, makes a move or two, and he's going to get stopped. There's a couple of Royals there, but the ball is loose. And did the Royals get it back? The number 3 tried to get on the run there, but it was a couple of Royals there, including number 19, Nicholas Foster. Hell, and look who it is with the football. That's 00 Bernard Carr and Royals football. Man, big hit onto the QB. They take full advantage of it, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to send us to the second quarter. And the Royals will end the first quarter in amazing fashion. They're up 15-0 over the Regulators. We'll be back here on the LegacyMaker Sports Network with the second quarter of action.
Perfect mix. The 100% natural, handcrafted, fruit blended premium lemonades. If you want the perfect lemonade, Perfect Mix is just right for you. Follow us on our Instagram and Facebook pages. Instagram at Perfect Mix, on Facebook at Perfect Mix. You can go and get your orders right now. Just reach out to us via our social media pages.
I just need one more to get through today.
In 2023, nearly 80,000 Americans died from opioid overdoses. About 3 out of 4 overdose deaths.
I'll send you that new character skin if I lose this one.
For youths aged 12 to 17, esports significantly increases participating in gambling activities.
All right, so now first and 10 for the Royals after the Regulator turnover. QB tried to make a little magic happen, and it did not go in his favor. A big hit, Nicholas Foster in on that hit, and a big recovery by Bernard Carr. And now the Royals trying to work along here with the run game, and there's a nice couple of yards picked up there. And that was number 6 there for the Royals with the run. And so he picks up about 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. And there's a little movement here, and there's a flag on the play. And if this is against the Regulators, that will be a Royal first down. But it looks like it's not. That's going to drop them back 5 yards and make it 2nd and 7. So 2nd and about 7, maybe a long 6 here. Plummer in the gun will hand it off to the back. And, oh, nice move. Cuts up the middle. And a nice run will pick up a Royal first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Royals. And as the Royals continue to drive, they try to push their way and potentially make this a 3-possession lead. Right now up 15-0. Plummer once again in the gun. He's got a receiver up top, one at the bottom, one back in the backfield. Decides to take it himself under a little pressure, trying to shuffle his way out. He runs into a Regulator defender, and there's going to be nowhere for him to go. He's going to lose yards on this one, and that'll put him near the 30-yard line. That's almost a 10-yard loss for the Royals. Unless they give him some forward progress here, which I don't think that's going to matter too much on that. It's going to be about a 10-yard loss on the dot, and it'll be 2nd and 20 from the 21-yard line for the Royals. The Royals offense has been cooking so far in this one. The Regulators have not been able to hold on to the football in order to build any offense. Here in the gun. There's Plummer looking for it all. And, oh, he hit his receiver. So it'll be 3rd down coming up for the Royals. So 3rd and 20. Plummer in the gun with 2 receivers up top, 2 at the bottom, 1 back in the backfield. Now Plummer's looking once again. Under a little pressure, decides to take off himself. And now Plummer will pick up some yards here, but he's going to get brought down. Looks like around about the 18-yard line. So it'll be 4th down. May have picked up 3 yards on that. And I think the way the Royals offense is cooking at the moment, they can afford to just say, you know what, let's go ahead and give it a shot. So it looks like they're actually going to take the field goal here. And Jones will try to knock in his first field goal attempt of the day. He's already knocked in an extra point. It's up, and it's blocked. Regulators have it, and he won't go far as he's brought down there by number 85, Deuce Martin. Martin's already got a touchdown today, makes a big play there. Will put the Regulators deep into their own territory as they try to find a way out of this. The Royals are up 15-0 here in the 2nd quarter.
Big Jack's Cooking with Orlon Big Jack Jackson. They specialize in Southern comfort food. Orlon told us one time in a broadcast, if it's comfortable, they'll cook it. So if you're looking for amazing Southern comfort food, reach out to Big Jack's Cooking at 8830 Otterburn Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002, or by phone at 804-405-0330. You can also email Big Jack at bigjackscooking@gmail.com.
So the Regulators will start another drive here as they try to figure things out. It has been a rough go offensively for this Southern Maryland football team. As we sit here in the second quarter, the sun is slowly drifting below the trees. So that little sparkle that you were seeing in the camera, you won't see too much of that anymore as the sun slowly dipping over the trees. And we got a 1st and 10 for Southern Maryland. Decides to take it himself. And the QB, there's a flag. He may have picked up 2 or 3, but Bass, looked like that was Bass there for the Royals. But the flag is going to be against the Regulators. I don't know if the Royals will decline that or send them back, but more likely they'll be pushing back here on the flag. So 2nd and 11. Renegades will have 2 receivers on both sides and a back in the backfield. Royals defense has been on point the entire contest so far. They've been hard to stop. Bash on a little blitz motion there. And it will be nowhere to go as the Royals defense will suffocate the run game of the Regulators. And now 2nd down coming up. Here in the second quarter, as we inch a little closer and closer to halftime here. The Royals in full control as the defense has done everything they can to give this Regulators offense problems. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout here by the Regulators. Maybe some little bit of miscommunication as they try to get some things straight. We'll be back here in a second on the LegacyMaker Sports Network.
Perfect Mix, the 100% natural, handcrafted, fruit blended premium lemonades. If you want the perfect lemonade, Perfect Mix is just right for you. Follow us on our Instagram and Facebook pages. Instagram at Perfect Mix, on Facebook at Perfect Mix. You can go and get your orders right now. Just reach out to us via our social media pages. Shipping and delivery are available.
So 2nd and about 16 here for the Regulators. The Royals trying to get the football back under some pressure, makes a couple of nice moves, and he won't go far. That ball, they're going to say that this was a incomplete pass here. There is a flag in the backfield. He was trying to get rid of the football. It definitely looked like a forward motion initially, so I don't think this is going to be what the Royals will hope for and get the football back. But there is some discussion going on here, and it looks like it's going to be intentional grounding. No, a safety. So because of the intentional grounding, there will be a safety. It was intentional grounding in the end zone, and the Royals will get 2 points and the football back. Well, yeah, it didn't look like, maybe they would have get the fumble back, get the ball back, but they're going to get 2 points and the ball back. And then a nice turn of events here for the Royals. And I know the Regulators have to be disappointed. We're trying to get it going there, and it just has not happened for them so far. A great job by the Royals defense putting pressure on the QB. So the Regulators will be kicking this ball away or punting the football. A couple of Royals are back. Still some type of discussion going on as they try to figure it out here. And here comes the punt by the Regulators. And it's taken near the 42-yard line here by the Royals. And along the sideline he goes. Is he going to get into the end zone? Makes a couple of cuts back, the tent, and he gets pushed forward. What a nice run by the Royals. That was number 13, Dante Lester, on the return. And this is going to put the Royals right at the 11-yard line with a chance to put more points up on the board. In a 17-0 contest, a great return by Lester has set the Royals up beautifully. First and 10. And now Plummer is in the gun, and actually they're going to put this at the 10-yard line, so they got 4 chances to get in the end zone. They had it at the 11 initially. There's a handoff up the middle, and we'll gain about 4 on that one for the Royals. Number 25, Brian Carrington on the run on that last one. Plummer. Little RPO into the end zone for a touchdown. Deontay Plummer. That's his. Well, that's his first of the day. He does also have a 2-point conversion. I was about to give him a touchdown, an extra touchdown. But he does get his first touchdown of the day on the ground. He does have one passing. And now this is a 23-0 ball game. And I think Jones will get prepared to kick another extra point here. He's 1 for 1. 0 for 1 on the field goal front. We'll see if Jones can add on. And it's blocked. And it's going to be picked up by the Regulators. He won't go far. And we're trying to figure out if the referees are going to let this keep going. I thought they were trying to hold him up. You can see both teams kind of hesitant on that one. But nevertheless, the score at the moment, the Royals 23, the Regulators 0. Now, we had a chance to talk to Coach Adebayo at the beginning of the game, and here are some of his thoughts heading into this game.
Hello, everyone. Darrell on LegacyMaker Sports Network. We're here with Coach Anthony Adebayo. Coach, you enter into week 2. Last week, unfortunately, things didn't get to finish. But what are your thoughts heading into this game, and what can you take from last week to bring into this week?
Yeah, unfortunately, the game didn't finish. We'll finish it later on this season. But what I do look to do is have us regroup as a unit and be more disciplined. Last week, we didn't display the discipline that I would normally expect of us. We talked about it. We had some practice, and we got the undisciplinedness out of them in practice. So we could look forward to like more discipline this week.
What's the biggest thing you want to see outside of that? Is there anything in particular that you want to see on the field from the team today? Is it something that you just want to see extra special, or just what you want to see them execute the most?
I want to see us dominate. You know, it's been a while since we've had a level of domination. No matter who the opponent is, it seems like we're being a little too nice. So I would look for us to be a little bit more physical, execute a little better. And just be dominant in whatever fashion, whether it's running the ball, throwing the ball, or defensively. We had a lapse in judgment last week with being undisciplined. So I just want us to, just look like Royals football.
Coach, looking at this team, you played the guys last year, got a nice win last year. Well, what do you expect from the team today, from the Regulators today?
I expect them to always play hard. They're technically a 1A team, but what I see with them is that they're going to play hard. No matter if they have 11 guys, no matter if they have 20 or 30 guys, they're going to play hard. So I expect the same. I don't expect anything different than seeing them play extremely hard and to the final whistle.
Thank you, Coach, and good luck today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate the pre-game interview. And, he said something. I said at the end, good luck, but it's been nothing but a talented display here by the Royals in this one. The defense has done a really good job, and they have caused this Regulators team so many problems so far in this one. As the lead is now 23-0 here in the second quarter. First and 10 coming up here for the Regulators at the 20-yard line. The Royals have done themselves good in this contest. First and 10. As the Regulators will now try to see if they can get it. They've been trying all game to get the offense going, but the Royals defense would not allow it, have not allowed it, up 23-0. A little bit of a low snap, able to work something out of it, rolls to his left. I thought there might have been a little bit of a face mask action, but nothing called. He's going to pick up a first. I don't see a flag. You saw the QB for the Regulators' head kind of jerk back a little bit, so I assumed. But it looks like we thought we were going to have a timeout there, but they're just stopping the clock. It'll be second down and about 5. So he must have stepped out a little bit before. I thought he picked up the first down. But, I mean, for the Regulators, you want to get as many positive plays as possible. And that's been the problem. They have not been able to get the positive plays. They want those positive plays. Got to have those positive plays. But the Royals defense has not allowed any of that. See if the Regulators can continue to build on positive plays. Here's a pass. It's caught. And he's going to get close to the first. He may have gotten that. Let's see where they mark this football. And I see a Royal in a little bit of pain. Seems to be limping a little bit. That's number 27, Alonzo Taylor. Hope that he's okay. Doesn't seem to be coming off the field. So he must be all right. So 31, he was just a little bit short as the Regulators try to pick up a first down here and keep this drive going. And like I spoke before, I know we got to be getting a little bit closer here to halftime. Third and 1. Two receivers up top, one at the bottom here for the Regulators. Oh, somebody moved. And the question is, will it be a first down here for the Regulators? And it is. Penalty's going to be called against the Royals. It'll be 1st and 10 here for the Regulators. So once again, some more positive things happen on the Regulators side here. 1st and 10. Snapping the handoff, and oh, right up the middle, a nice run. He's still on his feet. What a run, and a big first down. Big yardage by the Regulators. I said that was number 10 there for the Regulators on the run. Oh, nice pickup. Pushes them all the way into Royals territory. This is probably the first real positive drive that the Regulators have had in this one. And a nice run there by number 10 will put them at the 26-yard line in Royals territory. So it looks like we have a quick timeout here on the field. Inching closer to halftime, the Royals are up 23-0.
Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, Bernard's Towing is there to help you get your car where you need it to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact Bernard's Towing at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-51.
So the timeout is over. And it'll be first down here after the nice run by number 10 for the Regulators. Here in the gun, he's going to roll to his right. He's got, he had a man, number 14. He is tagged at the end of that there by number 36, James Roberson. Roberson came and just, he did not let 14 think he was going to get that football. Now, granted, it may have. I don't think he was going to catch that one way or the other. That one seemed a little bit high. Second and 10 for the Regulators. Can they get on the board here before the half? There's a handoff to number 10 who picked up the big yardage there to pick up the first down. And then they host a slew of Royals. And on that one, led there by number 91, William James. Third and 6. Third and 6 here for the Regulators. The Royals defense trying to get a stop here before the half. And the Regulators trying to get on the board. Looking back to pass, throws. He's got a man towards the end zone, and it is caught for Regulators touchdown. Oh, wow, what a catch. Number 12 for the Regulators gets into the end zone. What a throw, and even better catch as the Regulators get on the board. That was nice. There was a couple of Royal defenders there, and he was able to get up, get down. Number 12 is no joke in your town. And now the Regulators will try to add a little bit more here. And the Royals were cooking up until this point. But a great job by the Regulators. Even though when the offense was struggling and they were trying to figure things out, this was a really good drive for the Regulators as they're able to get where they need, and now they have an opportunity to try to get in here for the 2-point conversion and to make this a 15-point game again. Two backs in the backfield, receiver up top, low snap, looking, kind of just floats it out there. I think he was in trouble as the Royals defense was giving him everything he could handle. And the 2-point conversion attempt is no good. And that will keep the score. The Royals 23, the Regulators 6. As we get set for the kickoff.
Legendary Culture Films has a brand new movie out, Boys in the Woods. When the walls seem like they are closing in and it keeps getting worse, a father is on the run from a local police while dealing with a territorial beef with a rival gang. And against all the odds, his children were kidnapped and held for ransom in the streets of Amelia and Richmond, Virginia. Boys in the Woods, coming to Tubi soon. Be on the lookout from the latest great project from Legendary Culture Films.
So the Regulators are prepped to kick this one away to the Royals. A great drive by the Regulators. Nice confidence boost. And this is a 15-point game. That one scoots across the 30 and picked up around the 25-yard line. And trying to make something out of this. Uh-oh. Twisting and moving. Wait a minute. He's saying he was not down. The referees don't call him down. He's still on his feet. He had rolled over top of the Regulators defender. So what a great run there by Dante Lester, who's had himself quite a day in special teams. But it was just a really nice job there. He never went down. The tackle, he rolled over top of the tackler and used them as a boost to kind of get things going. So now, I'm very interested here. See what they're doing. They're moving them back. So there was a penalty on the play, it looks like. So from the spot of the foul, they'll take them to the 50. So the great run by Dante Lester will get pushed back just a little bit. So it'll be 1st and 10, and maybe not so much. We've got an official timeout on the field.
Perfect Mix, the 100% natural, handcrafted, fruit blended premium lemonades. If you want the perfect lemonade, Perfect Mix is just right for you. Follow us on our Instagram and Facebook pages. Instagram at Perfect Mix, on Facebook at Perfect Mix. You can go and get your orders right now. Just reach out to us via our social media pages. Shipping and delivery are available.
All right, so Royals football, after the penalty, they've kind of got things sorted out. It'll be 1st and 10, and they're sitting at the 46-yard line. Here's some pressure by the Regulators. Plummer is forced to roll out under, makes a move or two. He's trying to get somebody open. He lets this thing loose, and it's out of bounds near the 20. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will send us to halftime with the score. The Royals 23, the Regulators 6. We'll be back in a little back in a little bit here on the LegacyMaker Sports Network for the second half of action.
Today's broadcast is being brought to you by Crossroads Community Services Board. Is one of 39 Virginia community services boards. Crossroads offers community resources for mental health, developmental disability services, substance use disorder counseling, drug prevention programs, family therapists, and much more. Crossroads services the counties of Amelia, Buckingham, Charlotte, Cumberland, Lunenburg, Nottoway, and Prince Edward counties in Virginia. If you would like to reach out to the administrative services, you can reach them by mail at 60 Bush River Drive, Farmville, Virginia, 23901, or by phone at 434-392-3187. They're open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Also, their national line is 866-307-0370. Any emergency services 24/7 is 800-548-1688. And if you need to reach out to the National Suicide Crisis Line, Just dial pound 988. Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let Rita help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. So you can reach out to Rita Stewart by phone at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, or at her personal email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com. Legendary Culture Films, one of the hottest and upcoming movie production companies, would like to let you know about a couple movies that they have out currently, and one of them on the way. First, the movie Black Sheep, currently airing on Tubi, is about a young hustler trying to make the transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and it turns into war in the city. It is a great movie. If you want to catch it, it's on Tubi right now. Another great movie that's coming to Tubi soon, Legend Has It. It's about a young warlock seeking revenge on his mother's killers, an action-packed thriller that will have you out of your seats. Legend Has It is coming soon from Legendary Culture Films. And a new movie in development, Boys in the Woods. That should be a very interesting one coming from Legendary Culture Films. Big Jack's Cooking with Orlon Big Jack Jackson. They specialize in Southern comfort food. Orlon told us one time in a broadcast, if it's comfortable, they'll cook it. So if you're looking for amazing Southern comfort food, reach out to Big Jack's Cooking at 8830 Otterburn Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002, or by phone at 804-405-0330. You can also email Big Jack at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. Last but not least, Perfect Mix, the 100% natural, handcrafted, fruit blended premium lemonades. If you want the perfect lemonade, Perfect Mix is just right for you. Follow us on our Instagram and Facebook pages. Instagram at Perfect Mix, on Facebook at Perfect Mix. You can go and get your orders right now. Just reach out to us via our social media pages. Shipping and delivery are available. Hey, and you're probably wondering, where do I find the Legacy Maker Sports Network? Well, first of all, you can head over to our website at www.legacymakersports.com to check out all the latest in the sports world. Also, if you want to check us out on our social media pages, you can reach us on Facebook and in LinkedIn at Legacy Maker Sports Network. You can reach us on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at Legacy Maker Sports, and then you can reach us on Twitter, aka X, at Legacy Maker SPN. Make sure you give us a like, a share, and why don't you go ahead and subscribe to our channels. Once again, we thank you all for tuning in to the Legacy Maker Sports Network.
I just need one more to get through today.
In 2023, nearly 80,000 Americans died from opioid overdoses. About 3 out of 4 overdose deaths.
I'll send you that new character skin if I lose this one.
For youths aged 12 to 17, esports significantly increases participating in gambling activities.
Today's broadcast is being brought to you by Crossroads Community Services Board. Is one of 39 Virginia community services boards. Crossroads offers community resources for mental health, developmental disability services, substance use disorder counseling, drug prevention programs, family therapists, and much more. Crossroads services the counties of Amelia, Buckingham, Charlotte, Cumberland, Lunenburg, Nottoway, and Prince Edward counties in Virginia. If you would like to reach out to the administrative services, you can reach them by mail at 60 Bush River Drive, Farmville, Virginia, 23901, or by phone at 434-392-3187. They're open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Also, their national line is 866-307-0370. Any emergency services 24/7 is 800-548-1688. And if you need to reach out to the National Suicide Crisis Line, just dial pound 988. Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let Rita help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. So you can reach out to Rita Stewart by phone at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, or at her personal email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com. Legendary Culture Films, one of the hottest and upcoming movie production companies, would like to let you know about a couple movies that they have out currently, and one of them on the way. First, the movie Black Sheep, currently airing on Tubi, is about a young hustler trying to make the transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and it turns into war in the city. It is a great movie. If you want to catch it, it's on Tubi right now. Another great movie that's coming to Tubi soon, Legend Has It. It's about a young warlock seeking revenge on his mother's killers, an action-packed thriller that will have you out of your seats. Legend Has It is coming soon from Legendary Culture Films. And a new movie in development, Boys in the Woods. That should be a very interesting one coming from Legendary Culture Films. Big Jack's Cooking with Orlon Big Jack Jackson. They specialize in Southern comfort food. Orlon told us one time in a broadcast, if it's comfortable, they'll cook it. So if you're looking for amazing Southern comfort food, reach out to Big Jack's Cooking at 8830 Otterburn Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002, or by phone at 804-405-0330. You can also email Big Jack at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. Last but not least, Perfect Mix, the 100% natural, handcrafted, fruit blended premium lemonades. If you want the perfect lemonade, Perfect Mix is just right for you. Follow us on our Instagram and Facebook pages. Instagram at Perfect Mix, on Facebook at Perfect Mix. You can go and get your orders right now. Just reach out to us via our social media pages. Shipping and delivery are available. Hey, and you're probably wondering, where do I find the Legacy Maker Sports Network? Well, first of all, you can head over to our website at www.legacymakersports.com to check out all the latest in the sports world. Also, if you want to check us out on our social media pages, you can reach us on Facebook and in LinkedIn at Legacy Maker Sports Network. You can reach us on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at Legacy Maker Sports. And then you can reach us on Twitter, aka X, at Legacy Maker SPN. Make sure you give us a like, a share, and why don't you go ahead and subscribe to our channels. Once again, we thank you all for tuning in to the Legacy Maker Sports Network. Legendary Culture Films has a brand new movie out, Boys in the Woods. When the walls seem like they are closing in and it keeps getting worse, a father is on the run from a local police while dealing with a territorial beef with a rival gang. And against all the odds, his children were kidnapped and held for ransom in the streets of Amelia and Richmond, Virginia. Boys in the Woods, coming to Tubi soon. Be on the lookout from the latest great project from Legendary Culture Films.
I just need one more to get through today.
In 2023, nearly 80,000 Americans died from opioid overdoses. About 3 out of 4 overdose deaths.
I'll send you that new character skin if I lose this one.
For youths aged 12 to 17, esports significantly increases participating in gambling activities.
Big Jack's Cooking with Orlon Big Jack Jackson. They specialize in Southern comfort food. Orlon told us one time in a broadcast, if it's comfortable, they'll cook it. So if you're looking for amazing Southern comfort food, reach out to Big Jack's Cooking at 8830 Otterburn Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002, or by phone at 804-405-0330. You can also email Big Jack at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, Bernard's Towing is there to help you get your car where you need it to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact Bernard's Towing at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-51.
Third quarter of action about to get underway here from Clover Hill Tech Center here in Midlothian, Virginia. The Royals up 23-6 over the Regulators. The Regulators put quite the drive together before the end of the second quarter, and they did a really good job of getting the points on the board. A great catch in the end zone by number 12. Made the Regulators, or get the Regulators a little bit closer here in this one. Now the Royals kicking the ball off, and if the Regulators offense can figure things out here, maybe they can get it a little bit closer. The weather has changed quite a bit. I mean, it was a little bit steamy a little bit earlier. Now the weather has, a little bit of wind has kicked up a little bit. You can feel a little bit of a breeze into it. So the conditions have changed, but it's really nice weather. And so Mr. Levi Jones will kick it away as we start the third quarter. Everyone takes a bounce, grabbed at the 39-yard line here by the Regulators, and going to push across the 50 to the 49-yard line. And this will give the Regulators the football in Royals territory. Somebody, so the chain crew is nowhere to be found. And so they're going to have a little bit of a pause while they get the chain crew situated. And like I was saying before, the Regulators have a chance here to really change the momentum here in this ball game if they can get points on the board here to start this opening drive. They're in Royals territory, and they've put themselves in a really good position. So 1st and 10 here for the Regulators, sitting at the 45-yard line. The Royals will try to shut down this offense, what they've done quite a bit in this contest. 2 backs in the backfield, a receiver up top and 1 at the bottom. Here's a snap, gonna roll to his right. Number 3 under some pressure and has to throw it away, but there was a couple Royals in that area. Gotta be a little bit careful, because you just gotta be a little bit careful on that one. Second and 10 coming up for the Regulators. Here's the handoff to number 10, who had a big run earlier. He set up that last Regulators touchdown, but we got a flag on the play. So this flag will send the, oh, wait a minute, hold on. This flag is against the Royals. Oh, boy. And if I'm not mistaken, that will make this a first down. It does. It'll be 1st and 10 here for the Regulators, and it puts them in a pretty good spot. And once again, the Regulators are pushing their way down the field one way or the other and continuing to build momentum plays, whether it's through penalty or on the ground or wherever. Now it's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. There's number 10 once again trying to push his way. He's fighting for yards. Actually, yep, there's still number 10. But the Royals defense swarms in and brings him down. Also, quick disclaimer for those looking at the clock. Yeah, we still didn't get the clock operator. So I'm trying to give y'all some semblance of what this time may be. It may be off. So don't beat us up too much on that one. It may be off. But we're going to try to keep it as close as possible to give you some idea where we stand in the contest. So right now, a 2nd and 10 coming up for the Regulators. Yeah, the Regulators kind of found their stride a little bit. Here's 2nd and 10. A little bit of a high snap, going to roll to his right. Decides to take it himself. And number 3 will pick up a first down on a great run. So first down, Regulators. I'll be honest with you. It's hard for me not to start thinking about Warren G and Nate Dogg as soon as you hear Regulators the whole time. Mount up. 1st and 10 for the Regulators. And we have a flag on the play. I think they got too many. Yep, they've got too many on the field here. And this is going to be against the Regulators. And it'll be 1st and about 15 here. Low snap. Number 10 off the left side. Oh, man, he took down 2 Royals up the middle, and a tough run there by number 10. My man's got Scatterboo in him. Man, that was a Cam Scatterboo style run up the middle there for number 10. He bounced off a couple of defenders there and pushed his way, and we've got a timeout here on the field. And we'll be back here on the second here on the LegacyMaker Sports Network.
Legendary Culture Films has a brand new movie out, Boys in the Woods. When the walls seem like they are closing in and it keeps getting worse, a father is on the run from a local police while dealing with a territorial beef with a rival gang. And against all the odds, his children were kidnapped and held for ransom in the streets of Amelia and Richmond, Virginia. Boys in the Woods, coming to Tubi soon. Be on the lookout from the latest great project from Legendary Culture Films.
I just need one more to get through today.
In 2023, nearly 80,000 Americans died from opioid overdoses, about 3 out of 4 overdose deaths.
I'll send you that new character skin if I lose this one.
For youths aged 12 to 17, esports significantly increases participating in gambling activities.
So now the Regulators driving 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. And now number 3 decided to go left, then reverses field and goes right and tries to get into the end zone, but the Royals defense there, Tyler Bass not letting it happen. And it'll be 2nd and goal, and it looks like they're sitting at the 5. He saw a little daylight there, but it wasn't enough. Second and goal for the Regulators. Oh, the ball takes a couple of weird bounces, but wait a minute, picked up and decides to just take it down. Decides to slide there and not try to make any crazy play. The ball took a weird bounce from the center. Now, the more I look at it, it looked like it could have been by design. But nevertheless, they decided it didn't work, so they decided to just kind of slow it down there and take it. They lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 6. Can the Regulators get in the end zone and close the gap? 3's in the gun. A little bit of a high snap. He is being chased down by the Royals. He looks and has to throw this one away. That was great pressure there by number 43, Darrell McKnight. He came pushing right along and was giving 3 all the chase he can. Now it's going to be 4th and goal, and now the Royals defense has a chance to get that offense the ball back. You know, the Regulators, you cannot let this go to the wayside. You've got to find a way to get in the end zone if you want to keep this close. Here we go, 4th and goal for the Regulators. Can they get in? Looking, throws it up. It worked before. Does it work again? It's incomplete, and the Royals will take the football back. Was looking for number 4 in the back of the end zone, but 2 Royal defenders were there. It'll be a turnover on downs and Royal football. That's a great job by the Royals defense coming up in the clutch. That could have went so many different ways, but they found a way. So 1st and 10 for the Royals as they take over. They are sitting at the 7-yard line, deep in their own territory as they try to make something happen here. See if they can extend the lead. Oh, he lost the football. The Regulators got it back. Oh, the Regulators got it back. Is that a touchdown? It is. A fumble by the Royals and a pickup by the Regulators. And that, ladies and gentlemen, brings it just a little bit closer. So all the work that the Regulators did offensively went to the wayside, but then the defense comes up big, and this is a 23-12 game. Well, Regulators have not given up. They have a tough football team. You go down 23-0, and they have done nothing but fight here since that point. Once they went down 23-0, they've put up 2 solid drives, one that resulted in a touchdown. This last one puts them in great field position before the fumble, and now we'll see the Regulators go for the extra point. More likely a 2-point conversion here. But, man, what a great job by the Regulators. Well, can the Regulators make this a 23-14 game? It's still to be a 2-possession game, but they can get a little bit closer here. The Royals now have multiple turnovers in this game. This one could prove costly. Now number 3 trying to get away, and he's going to get sacked. Nowhere to go. And the sack there by 00, that's Bernard Carr getting the sack. And now we'll wait to see if the Royals offense can bounce back after the Regulators take advantage on the defensive side. And now it is a 23-12 game.
Perfect Mix, the 100% natural, handcrafted, fruit blended premium lemonades. If you want the perfect lemonade, Perfect Mix is just right for you. Follow us on our Instagram and Facebook pages. Instagram at Perfect Mix, on Facebook at Perfect Mix. You can go and get your orders right now. Just reach out to us via our social media pages. Shipping and delivery are available.
Regulators will kick the ball away, only down by 11 now. After being down 23-0 at one point, the Regulators have scored 12 unanswered points, and now they are trying to continue that momentum. And now let's see what the Royals do. Here's a nice run out of bounds, brought down there by number 12 for the Regulators. It was a nice run by TJ Pouncey. So 1st and 10 coming up for the Royals. They will start this drive at the 45-yard line. It could be the 46, but it looks like the 45-yard line is where they'll start this drive. First and 10. And that warm weather has changed completely, and now it's nothing but a little bit of a chill out here. This Virginia weather is just different. There's a flag that flies in front of our camera lens there. That was Mike Rochester on the run, but there is a flag. And this is going to be against the Royals, so it'll drop them back. Oh, wait a minute, no. It's maybe a change. They said Royals at first, and now they're going to say it is against the Regulators. So that'll give the Royals 5 yards. And it puts them into Regulator territory. And it'll be 1st and 5 from the 49. First and 5 in the gun with 2 backs in the backfield. Plummer will give it off to Carrington. Now Carrington pushes his way across the first down marker, across the 40, looks like he may be out around the 39-yard line. That should be a first down for the Royals as they continue to try to reestablish some momentum here, because the Regulators have had all the momentum on their side here the last couple of quarters, despite being down by 11. So it looks like they marked it at the 39. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line for the Royals. Once again with 2 backs in the backfield and one up top, one at the bottom here receiver-wise for the Royals. under pressure, and he is going to get sacked. He was looking deep, but the Regulator defense said, nope, not just yet. And that'll hold him back. It'll be second down after the sack. That's 2nd and 13 here for the Royals. Still the third quarter here. All right, looks like we've got some time here on the field, and we'll be back here in just a second as we have entered the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen, here in this contest. We'll be back in a little bit.
Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let Rita help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. So you can reach out to Rita Stewart by phone at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, or at her personal email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com.
Fourth quarter underway here in this contest. It's second down and about 16 here. Plummer under pressure is going to try to – he gets out of the way, moves to his left, and then there's a host of Regulators. He's still fighting, and the Regulators are going to push him back. He's going to lose 3 more yards. And so now this is going to make this a second and around 20 for the Royals. And Plummer tried to dance his way out of that one, but the Regulators were there, and they get the stop. So it'll be third down and long here for the Royals. Third and 20. And he gives it off. That's Carrington. Carrington with a nice pickup. He's got a first down and more. Carrington pushes his way all the way. Now, he thinks he's got a touchdown, but they're going to rule him down near the 15-ish. But a nice run by Carrington and a first down for the Royals. Man. Brian Carrington is fast. Next thing you know, he turned the corner, and he had nothing but space and opportunity. He thought he had the touchdown. He didn't think he was down. So 1st and 10, after it started to look a little gloomy for the Royals, now they got a chance once again to Carrington, and he's going to get brought down. It's number 38 there for the Regulators, along with number 34, bringing down Carrington. He picks up about 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. As we are still early here in this 4th quarter. Second and 8 with 2 receivers up top, 2 at the bottom, and a back in the backfield here for, everybody moved. Plummer's going to take a shot. He looks end zone, and he caught it. That's a touchdown yes. What a catch. Number 6 there for the Royals. I mean, it looked like everybody jumped. And they had a free play there. The touchdown was called, but didn't. So great job by the Royals. I had to make just to verify. And we'll be going for the extra point here. It's a 29-12 contest, all in the Royals' favor. The Royals will try to tack on to make this a 31-12 game. He lost control of the football. Now Plummer's rolling to his right. There's a flag. He throws it. It's tipped into the air. Did he catch that? He caught that football. Wow. The question is it going to count? Because that flag came out of the backfield. What a catch there by number 14. Boy, oh boy, that was a great catch. But the flag is I think the flag is going to take this one off the board. Yep, the penalty is going to be against the Royals. It was a great catch. Hate for that one not to count. But that's going to take them back to the 10. So now they'll try the 2-point conversion once again. In the gun he goes. Rolls to his right, thinks about it, and he's going to get brought down. Number 38 with the stop, and the 2-point conversion will be no good, and that'll keep the score. The Royals 29, the Regulators 12 here in the 4th quarter.
And you're probably wondering, where do I find the Legacy Maker Sports Network? Well, first of all, you can head over to our website at www.legacymakersports.com to check out all the latest in the sports world. Also, if you want to check us out on our social media pages, you can reach us on Facebook and in LinkedIn at Legacy Maker Sports Network. You can reach us on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at LegacyMaker Sports. And then you can reach us on Twitter, a.k.a. X, at LegacyMaker SPN. Make sure you give us a like, a share, and why don't you go ahead and subscribe to our channels. Once again, we thank you all for tuning in to the Legacy Maker Sports Network.
Royals will kick the ball away. Now up by 17 here in the fourth. That one is booted, and it's going to go all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Somebody got destroyed. Well, wait a minute. That ball's loose. Are they going to say this is a Roy? Nope, they're going to say it's a touchback. Man, that was close. that could have been another touchdown for the Royals. But they're going to call it a touchback, and the Regulators will start their drive from the 20. While we got a chance to take a peek at the Royals' schedule, next week they will take on the South Virginia Packers. That game will be at Ironbridge Park next week. Unfortunately, we won't be there for that broadcast, but we will be back at home here against the Kings on the 25th. They have a bye on the 2nd, and then May the 9th at the DMV Knights, May 16th at the Tigers, a bye on the 23rd, and then they have the Jets on the 30th, and then the Seahawks on the 6th. And somewhere in there in the bye, they have to make up the game between one of those byes. They have to make up the last part of the game against the Stars. So we still have that matchup looming in the wings. Regulators football here in the fourth. So in the gun. Here's the handoff. Oh, man. Not going far at all. What a hit. That was number 21, Chris Garris Jr. coming through with the hit, and it'll be second down. Now loss of 3. Second and 13 for the Regulators. 4 receivers out there with a 1 back. Going to step up on the left side, tries to get something going. He's brought down. That's Tyler Bass with the stop. Third down. So 3rd and 13 for the Regulators. Third and 13 from the 18-yard line, 17-yard line here for the Regulators. There's a snap. Decides to roll to his left. Tried to dump it off, and off the fingertips there. And incomplete. 4th down coming up for the Regulators. And there's a flag on the field. And who is this one going to be against? It was a late flag. Somebody did something they weren't supposed to do. So the penalty is going to be against the Royals. And then on top of that, it's going to give the Regulators a first down. He tacked on quite a bit here. It's going to be first down at the 33-yard line. So personal foul on that one against the Royals. Might have been a little bit of unsportsmanlike conduct. Excuse me on that one. So unsportsmanlike conduct against the Royals. I don't know exactly what happened, but one of the Royals players was quite upset after the call. But it'll be 1st and 10 for the Regulators at the 33-yard line. Man in motion. He'll try to roll to his right under some pressure, and he's going to get brought down. Royals waiting for him. There's none other than Ty Skipper getting the big stop. Getting the sack there. It's almost a 12-yard loss. It'll be 2nd and long here for the Regulators. Second and long here for the Regulators. Under some pressure, and he just lets this one go. And just trying to get it in the direction of one of his receivers so they wouldn't call intentional grounding. It looked like number 34 was in the area there for the Regulators. And still moving and grooving here before the stop. So 3rd down, it'll be about 3rd and 14. See if the Regulators can try to get some points up on the board here. Third and 13. Here's a pass, and it is out of bounds. He made the catch, but he's out of bounds. That'll bring up 4th down here for the Regulators. It's a great effort on the catch. So 4th down here for the Regulators. Here in the 4th quarter. Time continues to tick as the Royals look to lock in their first win of the season. Under some pressure, here's number 3. He's going to throw it away. And that's going to be a turnover on downs, and that's going to be Royals football. The Royals have a chance to add on more points here in this contest. First and 10 here for the Royals. Sitting at the 30-yard line. Oh, wait a minute. That ball is taken away. And the Regulators have the football back. That's a 3rd turnover for the Royals. So the Regulators will take the football, and they will have it in Royals territory. So, wow, what a turn of events there. First down here for the Regulators. Chance to put some more points up on the board here. Down by 17 here in the 4th. Tries to make something, steps up, brought down. And the Royals get the sack. I don't think he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down here for the Regulators. Tries to pass, dumps it off. And may have picked up 2, maybe 3 there. Number 10, who's had a pretty solid day today for the Regulators. It'll be 3rd and about 8. Third and 8 coming up for the Regulators. As the Regulators try to pick up a first down here. Here's a snap. Gonna let it loose. He dumps it off. And he gets a little bit closer. And brought down near the 42-yard line. So 4th down in a manageable situation here for the Regulators. So 4th and about 4 here, sitting at the, looks like they may have moved it up a smidget. At the 41-yard line. So 4th down here, and some discussions, a timeout on the field.
I just need one more to get through today.
In 2023, nearly 80,000 Americans died from opioid overdoses. About 3 out of 4 overdose deaths.
I'll send you that new character skin if I lose this one.
For youths aged 12 to 17, esports significantly increases participating in gambling activities.
Fourth and 4 here for the Regulators. Here in the 4th quarter. So it looks like it looks like we also may have had a flag for a sideline warning, but looked like they may have picked that one up. So here we go, 4th and 4 for the Regulators. Regulators in the gun. It's a very manageable 4th down situation for the Regulators. Can they pick up the first? Oh, it's a high one. He lost control of it now, trying to get away. The Royals are there. The Royals will bring them down. Number 7 in on the stop for that one. Turnover on downs. Royals football. First and 10 here for the Royals, sitting at the 40-yard line. Man in motion. Low snap there taken. That's Tyree Bell. Tyree Bell still on his feet. Excuse me, Zyrie. That's Zyrie Bell. Zyrie Bell moving and grooving all the way to the 12-yard line. And Zyrie Bell with a nice pickup and a first down for the Royals. So Bell, who's got a touchdown on the day, with a big run there, and now will try to help this Royals team get some more points on the board. Here's a snap. And try to do something with it under a little pressure. Trying to get rid of the ball. He jumps, throws, and he found the receiver. That's Plummer. Plummer into the end zone for a touchdown. Wow. That was a little chaotic, and somehow he got the touchdown. So a great job by Plummer. I don't know how he made it happen. There was quite a few regulators in the area. And there's a little discussion going on here. Is this going to count? And it does. It's going to count. And we'll see Levi Jones come out to kick the extra point. Well. What a touchdown there by Deontay Plummer, making things happen at the receiver position. He's been the quarterback the majority of this game, and then he comes in, does some good stuff there, and gets another touchdown. This man's got a rushing touchdown, a passing touchdown, and now a receiving touchdown. What a day. As Jones will get prepared to kick the extra point here. (35-12) game. Kenny, it's up, and it is no good. The score will remain the Royals 35, the Regulators with 12. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like that is the end of the contest. Looks like we have hit the end of the contest. You can see both teams starting to line up. Once again, everybody, thank you all for tuning in to today's broadcast. We do apologize for the technical difficulties that we had at the beginning of the broadcast. You had the unfortunate sight of seeing me struggle trying to figure out what was going on. But thank you all for those who were able to get back in and tune in and watch the rest of the game. For those who did pay for to watch the live stream, once this game is over, once I get a chance to get settled, I will be sending out your refunds. So I do thank you for tuning in, and I do thank you for at least working with us as we're trying to figure that out, but I will be refunding your money. Thank you all for tuning in. And once again, the Royals win their first game of the season, 35-12 over the Southern Maryland Regulators. I'm Darrell Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network.